הבוחר הבר מצווה נויח בן ברי הנה חזק ברוך שנוסו תולים יסו ביטו שסוי אתם בגמרן אליכם חיים כולכם היום
Baruch Adonai Mevorach Leolam Va'ed
Adonai Mevorach Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה
אמן
תצא למלחמה על אויביך ונתנו אדוני אלוהיך בידיך ושבית שביו והיית בשביה אשת יפת תואר וחשקת בה לקחת לך לאישה ועבדת את תוך ביתך וגילך את ראשה ועשית את צופניה וסירה את סמלת שביה מעליה וישבה בביתך ובכת את אביה ואת אמה כבח ימים ואחר כן תבוא אליה וביאתה והייתה לך לאישה והיה אם לא חפצת בה ושילחת לנפשה ובכל לא תמכרנה בכסף לא תתעמר בה תחת אשר עיניתה ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם אתה בתוכנו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה
Mazel tov, Simon time, Mazel time, Mazel time, Simon time, Simon time, Mazel time, Mazel time, Simon time, Mazel time, Simon time, yeah. המועד אברהם יצחק ומשה לוי שייני משפחה בכורה
Baruch Adonai Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה
אמן
תהיינה לאיש שתי נשים האחת אהובה והאחת שנואה וילדו לו בנים האהובה והשנואה והיה הבן הבכור לשניה והיה ביום הנכלו את בניו את אשר יהיה לו לא יוכל לבקר את בן האהובה על פני בן השנואה הבכור כי את הבכור בן השנואה יכיר, לתת לו פי שניים בכל אשר ימצא לו, כי הוא ושלטונו לא משפט הבכורה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמוד דן בן מוישה שלישי.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורה, אשר בחרנו מכל עם ורוממנו מכל לשון וקידשנו את התורה. תיתן לנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נושא התורה.
אמן.
תהיה לאיש בן סובר ומורה, איננו שומע בקול אביו ובקול אמו, ויסרו אותו ולא ישמע עליהם, ותפסו בו עד ליבי אמו והוציאו אותו אל זקני עירו והרשע מקומו, ואמרו אל זקני עירו, בינינו זה סובר ומורה, איננו שומע בקולנו, זולה וסובר, וגם הוא כל אנשי עירו באבנים במת וביעתה במקרבך, וכל ישראל ישמעו ויראו.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
סקדל ויסקדש מי רבו, רומא דברך נוסף ימו בחוץ ויעצו בכל ויקל משיחי, חי חיים וימי וחי דכל בייס ישראל והגולו בזמן קורב ימרו אמן. יש מידע ומברוך להיות ומבייס ברוך וישתח ויספור וישראל ממיס נעשה ויסדר ויסנא וסלוש ודקודשו בריחו, אלם כל ברכוסו ושירות ושבחוסו ונחם ואסתמנו ביום וימרו אמן. מי שבירח אביסנו ומיסך ויבורך הסבוכר הבר מצווה נויח בן ברי הכהן Babu shall the tide of the Fade Mokim, the Fade Bar Mitzvah, she got the tide of the Fupal Maisim Tovim, in Tiberius Nachayan, Biscarez, and maybe yes, Miss Kaiser Kodish Borchish, we had Semical Servitum Gomego Machala, the Yishvach Brocho Biatzvach for my Sayodag, in Kol Yisrael Echa, the name Amen. Mishabed Kavisan Romidaku Yoreches, Berry Ben, Pesach HaKoyhein, Chave Ben Basem Baruch Yes Eisan Ben Beri HaKoyhein Vesabachar Bar Mitzvah Noach Ben Beri HaKoyhein Viet Vitoi Shira Bas Beri HaKoyhein V'kol HaMishpocha V'kol HaKodesh Hazeh V'voy Shegadoi V'toyre L'chup L'maisim Tovim כל שער יצא חלוצו, מתך ביס נחיינו, ביד בפרנוס ברחובו. ורננה בשכר זה, הקודש ברוך הוא שבעצם מכל צער וצקם כל נגו ומחלו, וישח ברוך ויעצו בכל מעשה ידיו, ומכל ישראל לך ונעים אמן. מזל טוב. Soy Satira, Asher Samay Shem Israel, Avi Adonai Elanu. Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Ki Yisroel V'Shemayim Levatoi, Oyen Red V'Shamayim, Ayarem Ken Eleamoy, Tehila Lechol Chasidam, Yimei Yisrael, Yavekedo. And Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. Life goes by so fast, in the blink of an eye. Our children are born, and before we turn around, we bring them to Bar Mitzvah. The Medrash says that Reb Huna explained a posuk, Yomov Ketzel Over, which means that our days is like a shadow that passes. And Rav Huna tells us that there are 3 types of lives, 3 types of shadows. There is the shadow of a bird that flies across the sky, and the shadow moves with the bird. Then there is the shadow of a wall, that in the early morning hours there is a shadow. In the late afternoon there is also a shadow. During the day, no shadow. And then you have a tree. And a tree is always giving a shadow, always giving shade in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. And Rav Huna says that this reflects the life of 3 different types of people. You have people like a bird. They live for themselves. They run after materialism. They run after the dollar, or here the shekel, also the dollar. And their whole focus is on building their physical life. But such a life is like a bird. You fly, as long as you're here, it's here. And then when you go, it's gone. And then you have people, their shadow is like a wall. The wall, as we said, the shadow is there in the morning. Maybe they'll give their children a good education in the early years. And the shadow is there to protect, to shade, and to look after them. And there are those that say, in my later years, late in the afternoon, that's when I'll have a shadow. I'll come to the shiur when I retire. I'll come to the minyan after I've sold my business. I'll perhaps even make Aliyah all the way at the end of my life. And then I will be a shadow, and I will be in the B'Tseil Hashem, in the shadow of God, for the golden years. And then you have those that are shadows that give protection and shade like a tree. Their whole life is devoted and given over to bringing blessing and peace and the word of Hashem and the light of God to their lives and to those around them. And this is what we said yesterday, Ki ha'adam eitz hasodeh. We said on Shabbos, man is like a tree. What does it mean that man is like a tree? We should be like a tree. That we should be able to give shade, not like the bird, not like the wall, but like a tree that is sturdy, that is there, that is reliable, that makes a difference each and every day, morning, afternoon, and evening. The Gemara relates a story of an elderly man that was planting a tree. And a young boy came and said to him, "What are you planting?" He says, "I'm planting a tree." He says, "This tree takes 70 years till the fruits start bearing fruit." He said, "My parents and grandparents planted for me, and I am planting for my children and my grandchildren." When we have a bar mitzvah today of Noah, what is the bracha that we give you? We bless you, like Rav Huna says, that Yomov Ketzeil Over. What type of life, what type of shadow do we bless you that you should give your life? It should be not like a bird, not like a wall, but like a tree. That your morning, your afternoon, your evening, your whole life should be dedicated and devoted to Avodas Hashem, to the study of Torah, to davening, to mitzvahs, milas chasodim, to helping others, so that each and every day of your life will have meaning. I have to tell everybody over here, Esty and myself, we've come from Sydney, a neighborhood called Dover Heights, in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, where Barry and Eve were with us in our community before they made Aliyah. So our community's loss was Ranana's gain. But I do have to say a few things. First of all, Barry, when he was involved in the shul as an energetic man, full of passion and life and goodwill, together with Eve, he became the treasurer. Now, for those that know Barry, the treasurer basically, he had one line of thought together with the rabbi, and that is, and he had a famous saying that I think it might even become the new sisma of the shul, which is bli gvul. No borders, no limits. Anything that was for the purpose of spreading Yiddishkeit, of spreading Torah, of spreading the love of Ahavas Hashem and Ahavat Yisrael, he was the best treasurer. Where do I sign? Where do I sign? Let's go. What's going to happen? Hashem provides. And I have to tell you, this has been the formula of our community, and we're only going one way, and that's up. And now we have another treasurer, but we all remember Barry, so he has no choice, and he's just told bli gvul, and that's what Barry used to say. So he's going along the same lines, and Baruch Hashem, the shul is going from strength to strength. But I do want to say as well that Barry and Eve have done something extremely special, which many of you sitting in this room have also done. But they were living in Sydney in the youth of their lives, Baruch Hashem, living in a beautiful city with not much stress, with not much pressure, with a wonderful friends, Baruch Hashem, a beautiful business, and everything going well. And they come along one day and they say, that's it, we're going to Eretz Yisrael, which came as a massive shock for all of us. But what an example. I said, Barry, Eve, why are you going? They said, because of our kids. Here in Sydney, it's a beautiful life. We don't lack for anything. But we need to make sure that our children are going to be Yirei Hashem, that they're going to be Shomer Torah mitzvahs, that they're, please God, going to marry amongst our fellow brothers and sisters. And I cannot guarantee that in Sydney. So they gave everything up. Why? So that they could be a tree. Ki Adam Eitz HaSadeh. Not late in life, but right in the spirit and in the mood of everything that's going on. They picked themselves up moved to Eretz Israel. Why? So that there could be a continuation of Am Yisrael in their family, and that they can continue to give support and connection and their love to Eretz Israel to their children. And for that we salute you, and we say to you how amazing that is, what you have done. And you are an example to so many in our community. Not that we want everybody to move here, we'll have nobody left. But to come to Eretz Israel, we'll be happy to see that happen. And I just want to say what an honor and what a privilege Esti and I have to be able to come here, to be able to join in your bar mitzvah. We had Ethan's bar mitzvah just 3 years ago, and we didn't believe or imagine then that when it'll come to Noah, 3 years later we're going to be here in Herzliya, overlooking the ocean over here, after having made Aliyah. And what a special kavod it is for Esti and myself to participate not only on our own behalf, but on behalf of the whole Dover Heights Shul community, where you are loved so much, where you are missed so much, but where you are respected for what you have done and for how you are bringing up your family and the priorities that you have made and the Mesirut Nefesh that you have made for the continuation of Am Yisrael. And so we would like to bless you and wish you Noach, that you should grow l'Torah, l'chuppah, l'maasim tovim, and to be able together with Ethan and Zisi to understand the sacrifice that your parents have made for you, and to be able to keep that up going in the next generation, that we should be able to celebrate Be'ezrat Hashem the chuppot in another 10 years' time. We'll be back, maybe even the same venue. The main thing is it should be in good health. And to the whole extended family, to the mishpacha, to the grandparents. And I have no doubt that in Gan Eden, parents are looking down with beaming with joy as they see what you have done. They did it, didn't quite work for them. You've done it, and it's going to work for you. And Hashem should bless you that we should only have smachot together. And Noah, I want to call you up to bring you a siddur, to be able to integrate into the community here, into the tzava, into protecting Eretz Yisrael, into growing up, to be a proud member of Am Yisrael. And on behalf of all of us in Sydney, and all of us in Dover Heights, and all of us here in your new friends, your new community, we would like to wish you and say, Mazal Tov, Mazal Tov.